This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, August 30th. Can you believe we are just a couple of days away from the beginning of meteorological fall? Man, I like that, but we got a lot of issues to talk about today with Isaac west of here. We'll start with some of the Skycam shots, and most of you that watch this on a regular basis know that I do these about 5 o'clock in the morning before the sun comes up. That's the reason these images are night images, if you will. This is the Gulf Shore Skycam, and you can see sand all over the parking lot at the public beach from where the surf came over in that region in recent days, but conditions are greatly improved there this morning. Life will be back to normal on the Gulf Coast for the Labor Day weekend. So if you're going down there for the holiday weekend, go down there, have a good time. Weather looks fine, a good 5 to 7 hours of sunshine each day with a few scattered showers, but I think you'll like the weather. Now, up this way, there's a look at the Skycam in Walker County and downtown Jasper coming from the King Building, and that's one of the Birmingham Metro Skycams. That is the one at the Wingate Inn in Inverness overlooking traffic on U.S. Highway 280, where there's not been that much rain from the system so far, but this day is young. Obviously, the dominant feature across the southeastern states is Isaac. The primary westerlies are pretty far north, and that's the reason this thing is just not moving very quickly. We will look at the radar this morning. This was the capture a little after 5 o'clock. And note down there in southeast Alabama, a couple of tornado warning polygons. At the time, that was for Geneva and Coffee counties. And, quite frankly, the NH or the SPC guys don't have any risk for Alabama today, but the fact that we've got those down there is just a reminder that we got to watch the radar carefully today, even though we firmly believe the greatest tornado threat is west of here. Here's a look at Isaac. Circulation center is a little farther east than forecast. Of course, we're on the wet side. On the dry side, you can see how there's not much going on over there over much of western Louisiana. There's the pressure field off the ruck, and it's easier to pick out this thing. It's below Natchez, Mississippi, and quite frankly, that's a little farther east than forecast by the NHC. The system will be downgraded to a tropical depression more than likely by the time you watch this. The sustained winds early this morning were down to about 40, 45 miles an hour, and the pressures are slowly rising. And look at that. There's a tornado warning polygon at 5:05 this morning for parts of Clark and Lauderdale counties in Mississippi, and that is just across the state line, not too far from Choctaw and Sumter counties, Alabama. So, again, that is awfully close, but with Isaac having some westward component of motion, you'd think that the greatest tornado threat will stay west of here. That's the risk as defined by the Storm Prediction Center today. It includes a pretty good chunk of central and south Mississippi, parts of Louisiana, parts of southeast Arkansas. That's the greatest chance of isolated tornadoes. But again, we'll watch the radar just in case, because when it comes to thunderstorms, what do? Expect the unexpected. Then tomorrow, the risk, if there will be tornado activity tomorrow, the greater chance will be over mostly Arkansas. And right now, SPC has the low-end 5% probabilities there. All right, this is the rain through the weekend, or actually through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock local time. And you can see the really big rain, the flooding type rain with Isaac is west of here, curving up through Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana. And the numbers have come down here for this part of Alabama. This is showing only 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. And let me tell you, we'll see some folks with more than that. It all takes a couple of good tropical downpours, and we'll knock that out in a heartbeat in this air mass. The very rich moisture content of the air on the east side of this thing. But, again, obviously, flooding rains are not expected here, and that's good. Now, let's don't get our eye off the ball here. We've got two other systems to watch. Now that Isaac is inland, we have Tropical Storm Kirk and a very well-organized wave in the central Atlantic, about halfway between the coast of Africa and the Lesser Antilles. And that one, with a 90% chance of developing, should become Tropical Storm Leslie. But don't worry. Kirk, a recurving storm, no threat to land, even the Azores. And Leslie, no threat to land. That's the GFS, the recurve, and I think that is correct. So for now, it looks like neither one of those will affect the United States. Here's the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon. 588 ridge over much of the nation. Trapped underneath that ridge, we have Isaac. And down below that, the GFS position, a little too far west, I think. but still it'll be kind of a cloudyish, very humid day today with a chance of tropical showers at times. Tomorrow, the GFS has Isaac up around Tulsa and Fort Smith. We stay in a moist air mass, scattered tropical showers, maybe numerous at times. And then we start the Labor Day weekend on Saturday. What's left of Isaac around St. Louis. And that looks pretty dry for us. Now, the air is going to be very rich in moisture. There's just no dynamic forcing. So partly sunny, a few scattered showers, but maybe not that much rain. For fans heading over to Atlanta for football, weather looks pretty good there. Again, a shower possible, but no big deal. And for the Alabama fans going to Texas and Dallas for the Michigan game, same thing. Weather just kind of hot and mostly dry. There's Sunday. Maybe a few showers, but they'll be widely spaced. Weather for the Gulf Coast, by the way, looks pretty good for the weekend, as we talked about. And Labor Day, there's Monday. A muggy air mass, scattered showers, a mix of sun and clouds. Highs probably around 90 for the Labor Day weekend, as we say so long, informally, to the summer of 2012. There's Tuesday, no real change. Wednesday of next week. Now, we are showing drier air getting in here on Wednesday, and if that's the case, the humidity's come down a tad, and night's a bit cooler, and there's a week from today. Looks pretty dry, so by Thursday and Friday, things hopefully will be drier and less humid. Off to the east, that's probably Leslie on the recurve on the way out. All right, let's check the end of the forecast, September 14th. We're looking for that first good, cool front of the fall, the big eastern trough, but not happening with that pattern. The polar westerlies are far, far north of here up in Canada, and that would suggest kind of soupy air and a few scattered showers, warm, muggy, but no cool continental air if that's right. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 3:30 or so today. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.